Hey guys, this is very simple thanks about tutoring. So today we're going to be looking at this 5-mark IBAA paper 1 question. So it's the first question in the exam, so it's probably going to be one of the easier ones, and it's not too bad. It's a bit of trigonometry. So we're given this triangle ABC where AB is 6 and AC is 8, and we're given that cosine of A is 5/6, and then we need to find sine of A. So sine of A refers to this angle over here. I'm just going to label that in with a red line. So that's our angle, A like hat. And so given the cosine of that is 5/6, find sine. So there's two ways to do this. You can use the trig identity, of course. So you know that cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equals 1. So that means that sine squared theta equals 1 minus 5/6 squared, which is going to be 36 minus 25 over 36, right? Because 36 over 36 is 1, and that's going to be 11 over 36. And so sine of, so therefore, because that's the squared, sine theta equals root 11 over 6. So that's one way you could do it. Another way, which I sometimes find useful, is to draw a little triangle. So basically you draw a triangle like this, and you just label this. We construct a right angle triangle. You label this as theta, or in this case, sorry, I guess I should do A. You know cosine of A is 5/6, but cos of A is just adjacent over hypotenuse. And then by Pythagoras, because it's a right angle triangle, we know that this is going to be root 11. And so sine of A is just opposite over hypotenuse, sine SOHCAHTOA. And so these are really analogs of the same thing. It's sort of a, there's hints of Pythagoras everywhere, but I quite like this because it's a bit different, and it gives you like a different way to do it, and it gives you exact values. So sometimes, obviously this method will also give you exact values, but I just like the triangle method. So there's two different ways for you. So that's the first part. That's actually 3 marks for the question. But it's not too bad. And the second part is 2 marks. So we know sine of A, and we know this side and this side. And I hope you realize that that means that we know everything to plug in to find the area of a triangle. So the area of a triangle is given by 1/2 AB sine C, where AB are 2 sides, so A and B, and C is the angle between them like this. And obviously that's what we have in this case, because we have A, B, and sine C now, because we found, even though it's sine C in the formula booklet, usually doesn't matter, because the point is just we have 2 sides with an angle between them. And so that means there's going to be 1/2 times 6 times 8, and then sine C is root 11 over 6. So that should be, the 6 and 6 are going to cancel, so it's going to be 4 root 11 is going to be the area. So hopefully that's not too bad. The question, I'm sorry, that should be sine of A, I just realized. It's not too bad of a question, obviously it's one of the first ones, so it's a bit easier, but it's, sometimes questions can catch you off guard, so it's worth studying them. So hopefully that was helpful, and as always, if you feel like you need a bit more maths tutoring or other subjects, if that's the case, feel free to head over to Think Smart Tutoring. The link is in the description, both for Dutch and for international possible students. We teach a range of subjects, and it's very flexible. The tutors always have a recommendation for how often you should be studying, but it's ultimately down to you and your parents. Feel free to head over to there, and I'll be making more of these videos. So have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon.